history of San Marino, according to tradition, begins in the 4th century after Christ. The origin of this small state is closely linked to the legend of Saint Marinus, a Christian stonemason from the Roman province of Dalmatia. Marinus is said to have fled around the year 331 after Christ to escape persecution under Emperor Diocletian and retreated to Mount Titano. There, he founded a small Christian community based on religious freedom, mutual aid, and self-governance. According to tradition, after his death, Marinus left the community with the words that he had made them free from both men, referring to both secular and ecclesiastical authority. This idea of freedom became the central identity of San Marino. In the early Middle Ages, the religious community developed into an organized village community, while Lombards, Franks, and later the Holy Roman Empire struggled for power around them. San Marino maintained its autonomy through skilled diplomacy and the geographical isolation of Mount Titano. As early as the 9th century after Christ, San Marino is mentioned in written sources as an independent community. Over time, established political structures emerged, including a popular assembly from which representative institutions later developed. During the High Middle Ages, San Marino solidified its state order. In the 13th century after Christ, a council system was established, distributing power across multiple institutions. Particularly significant was the introduction of the office of the Captain's Regent, 2 equally empowered heads of state elected for short terms. This system, designed to prevent concentration of power, continues to exist today. The oldest surviving written constitution of San Marino dates from the 16th century after Christ, specifically the year 1500, and is considered one of the oldest still valid constitutions in the world. During the Italian city-state wars and the struggles between the papacy and secular authorities, San Marino repeatedly succeeded in preserving its independence. Even as many small territories were absorbed by powerful neighbors, San Marino remained sovereign. A decisive period was the 18th century after Christ, when the Papal States briefly attempted to annex San Marino. Through diplomatic interventions and appeals to historical rights, the state was able to defend its autonomy. In the Age of Revolutions, San Marino again demonstrated political skill. During the French Revolution and the Napoleonic Wars, it maintained cautious neutrality. Napoleon Bonaparte explicitly recognized the independence of San Marino and even offered territorial expansions, which were declined out of concern for political consequences. Even during the unification of Italy in the 19th century after Christ, San Marino remained independent. The Italian free freedom fighter Giuseppe Garibaldi temporarily found refuge in San Marino, strengthening the good relations with the emerging Italian state. In the 20th century after Christ, San Marino faced new challenges. During the First World War, it remained neutral but was severely affected economically. In the interwar period, an authoritarian political movement emerged in San Marino, aligned with Italian fascism. This phase ended with the Second World War, during which San Marino again declared neutrality. Nevertheless, the country was bombed and briefly occupied in the year 1944 after Christ. After the war, San Marino returned to democratic structures and was at times led by a leftist government, drawing international attention during the Cold War. In the second half of the 20th century after Christ, San Marino gradually modernized. It developed a stable economy based on tourism, financial services, industry, and the sale of stamps and coins. San Marino joined international organizations, including the United Nations in 1992 after Christ, and expanded its diplomatic relations without giving up its neutrality. In the 21st century after Christ, San Marino faces the challenges of globalization, financial regulation, and demographic change. The state aligns its banking system with international standards, strengthens transparency, and seeks new economic impulses. Politically, San Marino remains a parliamentary republic with deeply rooted Republican traditions. As of the year 2026 after Christ, San Marino is considered one of the oldest continuously existing sovereign communities in the world, with a history marked by an extraordinary commitment to freedom, self-governance, and political continuity.